But slowly. I think it's because part of my boss's part to start covering more break-in guys. It's for a while, especially during COVID. They're like, I'm not gonna worry about breaking news, I'm not gonna worry about that, right? And slowly but surely. I don't have one screen. Yes, sir.
Good morning. Is everybody ready? Okay. Well, we're out here at the scene of what's being handled now as a homicide. Last night, what started all this off is we got a call about 6:30, 8211 Dover's Den at a residence not too far from here off Culebra for a report of a welfare check. There was some concerns regarding Savannah Kreider, who resides at that residence with her young son, Caden Kreider. Krieger, my apologies. When we initially arrived, there was no vehicle there on scene, and deputies were not able to make entry to the residence. So later in the evening, we were able to make contact with a family member that eventually was able to get us into the residence with consent, and we were able to get in and found some things. I won't go too much into detail on what was found, but they did find some things that led us to believe there was certainly cause for concern for the child. And as well as for Savannah. Throughout the night, we were searching the area. We were able to get some phone pings out in this area here. During the night, we were able to find her vehicle, Savannah's vehicle, out here at the park, and that vehicle was recovered. But utilizing SAPD Eagle and Park Police, we were not able to find them last night in the park. The plan was to wait till daybreak and then resume the search out here. This morning, a park police officer was out here accompanied by our SCORE deputies, and a park police officer was able to find two bodies in the ditch back there off the backside of the park. At this point, we're not even clear that it's park property, but there's a drainage easement that runs behind the park, and that's where we were able to find two bodies. At this point, we are operating on the premise that it is Savannah and the child that we have found. It appears that there's some evidence that there may have been some gunshots fired, but again, at this point, it's just too early to give anything beyond tentative identification. Anoche, aproximadamente las 6:30 de la noche, nosotros recibimos una llamada a una casa ahí en el oeste del condado para checar el bienestar de una señora, Savannah Krieger, y un niño, Caden Krieger, de 3 años de edad, que ellos viven allí. Cuando nuestros oficiales llegaron, primero, no se encontraron con nada, no pudieron entrar a la casa, no encontraron un carro, sino que después de unas cuantas horas, ellos lograron, con la ayuda de un familiar, sí entraron a la casa y vimos evidencia que algo había pasado en la casa. Nosotros ya de ahí empezamos la búsqueda por la mujer y el niño. En unas cuantas horas, durante la noche, nosotros encontramos un carro aquí que es de la mujer, pero empezamos a checar con la ayuda del helicóptero de la ciudad y los oficiales del parque de la ciudad. Entre ellos nos ayudaron, pero no pudieron encontrar nada anoche, sino que esta mañana, cuando ya iba amaneciendo, nosotros empezamos la búsqueda otra vez. Un oficial del parque encontró 2 cuerpos atrás, que ahorita, aunque no podemos dar positivamente la identificación, se piensa que son los cuerpos de las 2 víctimas. Entonces, nosotros ahorita estamos manejando esto como un homicidio, y ya cuando podemos dar más información la damos. Any questions? Well, at this point, she's the who we're considering the suspect. Of course, we're going to process the scene thoroughly to make sure of that. But at this point, we don't believe that there are any suspects outstanding.
So, did we solve murder suicide?
It's possible at this point.
Can you talk about what the welfare check was? Was it mentioned?
So there's been some sort of a custody battle ongoing with the custody of the baby, and there was concerns from family members that they were not able to make contact with her. There was some her phone was going straight to voicemail. Another family member or friend typically has it where they have a family plan where they can track phones, and her location services were off, and so there was just general cause for concern. The last time she was seen she had signed out of work a bit early to go pick up the baby from daycare. And so that was the last time that she was seen, but there were no indications from employers that there was any cause for concern, other than she was going to pick up the baby to take him to a medical appointment, and then that was the last time they were seen.
Señor, ¿en qué condiciones encontraron los cuerpos y cuál sería el siguiente paso de las investigaciones?
Pero ahorita no puedo comentar mucho en la evidencia que se encontró ahí con los cuerpos, solamente que nosotros ahorita no pensamos que hay otros sospechosos, pero todavía vamos a seguir procesando la evidencia que se encuentra aquí.
Pero entonces ella sí era considerada
Bueno, yes, sí, ahorita desde anoche nosotros estábamos con pendiente que el niño estaba con ella estaba posiblemente armada y por eso teníamos pendiente del niño.
¿Te habías comentado que estaban baleados los cuerpos?
Sí, sí.
Sheriff, what about the father of the boy? Where is he?
He's with us right now in CID, and he's helping us out with filling in whatever blanks that we can. But all we know is that there was some sort of a custody exchange or a custody dispute that was ongoing between the two, unfortunately.
Estaba diciendo que fueron localizados por el celular y que tenían un cierto plan.
No, pues un amigo de ella tenía, algún familiar o amigo de ella tenían en común ese servicio donde uno y el otro se podían encontrar por medio del teléfono celular, pero eso en su teléfono de ella no estaba, entonces no se podían comunicar con ella y el teléfono de ella estaba yendo directamente a voicemail. Entonces nosotros sí logramos averiguar que el teléfono estaba en esta área, pero no se sabía exactamente.
Did you say in English when you found the firearm?
There is a firearm on scene, which again leads us to believe that we don't have any other suspects outstanding. At this point, we're operating on that premise until we can verify.
Entonces los cuerpos tienen heridas de bala.
She did have possession of the child, but my understanding is very soon, I think today, there was supposed to be some sort of a hearing regarding the ongoing custody of that baby.
Quería comentar que me habías dicho que había cosas entre los niños y los padres.
Este día ellos quedaban de ir a la corte para averiguar con quién iba a estar el niño, entonces se aparenta que es lo que pasó.
Sí, el tipo de heridas que tenían los cuerpos.
Tienen balazos los dos cuerpos, pero no puedo decir exactamente dónde ahorita.
Y se encontró la arma.
¿Mande?
Y se encontró la arma.
Tenemos arma aquí y no pensamos que hay otros sospechosos que todavía se buscan.
Can you say that in English again?
Yes, sir.
Today was custody battle.
Which part, sir?
Today was the day. of the court.
Yes, sir. My understanding is that there was a hearing that was supposed to take place today regarding the custody of the child. Obviously, that hearing did not occur.
Between them, not the father and her.
Yes, between the two parents.
Sheriff, so the bodies were found outside of the vehicle in a ditch?
The bodies right now are in a drainage easement out, so it appears that they left the vehicle and then left on foot from there. I don't know how far the distance is between the two, but it is quite the crime scene is a considerable ways past the park and into that drainage easement.
So you speculate that the shooting happened last night or this morning?
It was most likely late last night.
And here on the premises.
Here on premises, yeah. We believe that this is where the crime scene is contained. We're going to continue to process the house as well, but I believe that the bulk of the activity happened here. Okay, thank y'all so much.
Thank you.